So we know the impact of our known or unknown limiting beliefs. So today we are going to do a very simple and a very powerful inner process. And the purpose of this process is to help you to notice one limiting belief and then gently loosen its grip and then consciously choose to release it and choose a new belief that creates more ease, power, and possibility in your life. So many of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions and fears, and even our choices are not coming from the present moment. They're all programmed. They're coming from conclusions that we made long time ago. Something happened long ago, an experience happened long ago, and from that experience we made up a meaning. Like I remember I was a kid and I was very angry and I did something and I got a slap and I was crying. And my mom said to me, "Good boys don't get angry." So I made a decision that day. I'm a good boy and I don't get angry. And I never allowed myself to be angry. Okay? So, very good, you will say. But there are times when you do have to be angry. But I just couldn't do it because for me, the truth was that I don't get angry. For me, that became the truth. So now we are not fighting the old belief. We are not suppressing it. We are not judging it or ourselves. Okay? We are simply going to see it clearly, separate it from who we are, and again, make a new choice. So sit comfortably. Let's get into the present moment. Let us settle our system. Let your body know that in the next 15 odd minutes, there is nowhere to go, nothing to prove, nothing to perform. Just feel your feet on the floor. Feel your body on the chair. Your hands resting by your side. Allow your face to become softer. Let your jaw relax. Allow your shoulders to drop. Now bring all your attention to your breath. Start noticing your breath as it goes in and out of your nostrils. You don't have to change anything. Just notice your breath. And as you breathe in, say very quietly to yourself, "Here." As you breathe out, you say, "Now." Here, now. Breathe in, here, breathe out, now. And as you do this, allow yourself, your space to become quiet. Just quieter than before. Now identify one limiting belief that you have. Something which you are not able to change. Yeah, so one area in your life, obviously, where you feel heavy, you're hesitating, or smaller than you know you can be. You know you're big, but you're becoming smaller. So you may have a belief about money. It may be a belief about health. It may be a belief about a close relationship. Very important one, but you're not able to trust them. It may be about visibility. You may have a belief about confidence. And just become aware of that one belief in one area of your life. Somewhere you're stuck in a relationship or other things. Now ask yourself a gentle question. What do I believe in this area of my life that makes me weak? Wherever you're stuck, don't overthink it. Whatever the belief is, it could be something like I'm not good enough, or it is not safe to be visible, or it could be something like I always struggle, or I don't trust people, I cannot trust people, I'm alone. Whatever it is, let it come up. Now, whatever that belief is, put it into a short sentence, one sentence. And say that sentence, my belief is ... and notice what is happening in your body. Be aware of your body. And when you say that sentence about your belief, where do you feel a sensation in your body? Is it in the chest? Is it in the throat? Is it in the stomach? Is it on your face? Is it in your shoulders? Yeah, you're not trying to change anything. We are just noticing it, only being aware of that sensation in our body right now. Now listen very, very carefully. A belief is something that you have learned, something that you have repeated, something that you have concluded, something that you have been practicing. It is not you. It is not your identity. So say to yourself, this is a belief that I learned. This is not who I am. Once again, say to yourself, this is a belief that I've learned. This is not who I am. Now imagine that the belief is no longer inside your body. It is there right in front of you. Push it out. You may see it in words, or you may see it in image, or a symbol, or a cloud, or just a shape in front of you. Whatever comes up is fine. Imagine that belief in front of you. Now notice, if the belief had a color, what color would it be? If it had a size, how big would it be? If it had a weight, how heavy would it be? If that belief had a voice, how would it sound? Your job is to simply notice. Now very, very gently begin to change it. Make it smaller. Make it go further away from you. Dim the color. Lower the volume. Take out the emotional charge from it. You're not denying that it was there. You're simply removing the power that you had given to it. Now say inside, this belief may have influenced me, but it no longer defines me. Once again, this belief might have influenced me, but it no longer defines me. Now we go one step deeper. See, many limiting beliefs began as an attempt to protect us, no? Maybe very badly, maybe unconsciously. So long time ago, the system thought that it was helping. So when I made up a belief that I will never get angry, my system said to me that that's a safe way to live your life, then everybody will love you. So it was trying to protect you from rejection, from the embarrassment, from the failure, from disappointment, from heartbreak, from being attacked. And above all, from being judged. If I live like this, they will not judge me. So ask this belief very gently, what were you trying to do for me? And notice the answer that comes. Now very gently say to yourself, thank you very much for trying to protect me. I am going beyond that strategy now. Thank you very much for trying to protect me. I am growing beyond this strategy now. Now this is very, very important. So we do not create a change by attacking ourselves, okay? We bring a change by bringing awareness, gratitude, and a better choice. You just notice that as you do this, you're slowly becoming in allowance of it. And when you are in allowance of it, you get release from it. So take another long deep breath and ask yourself, instead of what I have been believing, what would I rather believe instead of that? What should I rather believe instead of that? Not a fancy positive thinking or anything. A belief that feels more strong, more true, more life-giving. Choose one new belief. Example, it is safe for me to be seen. I am worthy of love and respect. I'm just giving you some examples. You can choose yours. I can learn, I can grow, I can succeed. Or I trust myself more and more. I'm fully supported in my life. My voice is important enough to be heard. I can create with calm and clarity. I am enough and I keep growing. I am allowed to receive. I can move forward with courage. So now you make up your own positive present tense sentence. Take a moment and form the new belief clearly. Whatever new belief that you want to implant, form it now. Repeat it silently 3 times again and again. And as you say it, notice what happens in your body. Where does this new belief land? Does your chest open a little bit? Are you sitting more erect? Does your face soften up? Did your breath become deeper and deeper? Did your body start to feel the new energy? Now place one hand on your heart, one hand on your lower belly, one hand on your heart, one hand on your lower belly. Now breathe in slowly. And as you breathe in, imagine this new belief as light. Not dramatic, just a steady light. With each breath, allow that light to spread throughout your chest, through the throat, through the belly, through the spine. Let it spread throughout your body. And now say, very, very gently, I welcome this new belief. I give this new belief space in my body and my life. Now I want you to remember a moment in your life when you felt, somewhere in the past when you felt strong, more clear, more confident, and slightly peaceful. It need not have been a very huge one. Just any moment when you felt very positive about yourself. Maybe a conversation, a decision, maybe a success. Find one such moment and step into that memory. Go back to the past. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. Feel what you felt at that time. Now connect that state with your new belief. Let this feeling and belief come together. Now your system is learning what? This is me now. This is available to me right now. Take a couple of long deep breaths and let this settle. Now imagine a situation in the near future where the old belief might have normally shown up. If you were still carrying the old belief, imagine a situation in the near future. It could be difficult conversation, asking for money, anything, whatever. See that situation clearly. But this time, do not enter into that situation as your old self. Enter it as your new belief. The new person, the new belief with you. Stand there. Look through your eyes. Feel your body. Notice your breath. Notice your energy. How do you speak now? How do you stand now? What do you allow now? What do you refuse now? Watch yourself responding from this new inner reality. And let that scene become more and more vivid and more near and more natural, more familiar. Now imagine a second situation. And in that situation also bring in the new belief. Then imagine a third situation. Bring in the new belief. What are you doing now? You're teaching your mind, you're teaching your nervous system. This is my new pattern. This is my new way of being. Now take a slow, deep breath. Let go of all the images. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Notice the chair beneath you. Notice your feet pressing against the ground. Notice your hands. Now silently complete these 3 sentences. The belief I am releasing is ... whatever you're releasing. The belief I am choosing is the new one ... One action I can take today from this new belief is... Now let that action be small and real. Now take one final deep breath and say, I am not my old conditioning. I am the one who can choose again. I am not my old conditioning. I am the one who can choose again. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes if you had closed them. Now, what we practiced today was very simple, but please do not underestimate it. A belief becomes more powerful when it is unconscious. The moment you can see it, separate from it, and choose differently, your inner freedom begins. You may still hear the old voice from time to time. That's okay, do not panic. But remember one thing, a voice from the past is not a command for the present. Your job is to create a belief that creates a new life. So let me do some closing affirmations with you guys. I release all that makes me weak. I choose all that strengthens me, makes me strong. I bless the lessons from the past, but I do not have to live inside them. I'm available for a new inner reality. I'm available for truth, courage, clarity, and ease. I am learning to think and feel and choose in ways that create a greater life. And from today, I practice that choice with awareness.